What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and we are back for round number 9 of Rapid Racing League. We are here for the Dutch Grand Prix, the penultimate, well, I should say the, can I say the penultimate? I don't know what I'm speaking, but anyways, obviously the final 2 races are upon us for Season 4, and obviously with the tremendous comeback we've had so far this season has been truly incredible. But we're here for round 9 at the Dutch Grand Prix, a track where I don't really have the best of luck around, so I don't know how I'm really going to do this weekend, but we'll see what happens. But obviously, we are in a pretty hectic battle when it comes to the championship. We're roughly sitting P3 ahead of both the Ferraris, and obviously with a good race result this weekend, we could easily pounce ahead of Reimer in the standings. So that could happen, that could not happen. We roughly need to see what happens. But yes, thank you everybody for supporting this channel, though. I just want to give that out of the way, but I appreciate all the support you guys give this channel, and I will see you guys at the end for a little debrief. But enjoy this video. So here are the standings, obviously, from last weekend's race. We now sit P3 within the driver standings, obviously ahead of both the Ferrari drivers and 2 points behind Joseph Dunrod and 10 points behind Reimer. And then as we look at the constructors, we are still P4. Sauber and Mercedes still are in that hunt for that position, so it roughly kind of just depends on where they place this weekend. But the title fight is still very close for P4, and the title fight is still very close at the top, so any of those top teams can change. But here we go, time for qualifying, and actually kind of forgot to record my first lap, so here is a very crappy quality recording of my first qualifying lap. Fortunately, I completely forgot to hit record on Streamlabs, and it messed me all up. And yeah, I didn't even realize it until I got halfway through. I think after this lap, I was like, oh my god, I'm not recording. So yeah, but so far, how I'm feeling about this track, it's not my favorite, but it's actually very fun. I love the elevation changes. I want to say it's not my favorite because I just don't really have the best of luck around here, but maybe that could change, obviously with a brand new game, but you never know what happens. We go P2 that lap, only 3/10 off, so it's not a bad start to the lap so far, and it's not a bad start to the qualifying session. And yeah, roughly 3/10 off Joseph Dunrod there. God damn. All right, indeed.
Okay,
What happens from here? Well, obviously, got to try to find 3/10. Jose gets a pretty decent time on the board. I believe he's almost about a 10th down, so not a bad one for him. And obviously Spicy is possibly, I think this weekend is going to be our closest rival next to Reimer, obviously. Docta is racing this weekend, but I believe he was also dealing with an illness, so he was not really at 100%, so he kind of really got the worst end of it. So obviously hope he's alright, and hope to see him back for the finale. But as we keep on going on, found about 10th so far, almost 2/10 within the first sector. Really struggling to get the trail braking down through there, locking up quite a bit. But as we approach Skyflock, coming out of Skyflock, and now to a very tricky corner of the track, and actually someone took out the brake marker board, so I shafted this lap completely. Oh, someone took out the 50-meter board. Brake marker boards were gone, and actually it messed me up, and I didn't find much time at all, so yeah, really did not help whatsoever. You could definitely tell by my frustration. I was not happy with that happening. So that is the one thing. Obviously, everyone knows I don't race with the line on. Maybe I actually kind of wish I had the line on through that part, but you know, sometimes you got to try to remember your brake marker, your braking zone. So fortunately, did not, but we got one more shot at it. Let's see what we can do in this final lap. Found about 2/10 so far, and actually lost a lot of time. We actually ran out very wide through the banking as we approached Skyflock through the next couple of corners, and actually ran through there pretty well, trying to get a good exit. Car actually was pretty planted on the exit, so that's not bad so far. Up by about a 10th, not finding too much time. We roughly need to find roughly about 3/10. We need to find a lot of time actually, and Enzon goes P5 on that lap, so we got to find some time through here, but we do not find. Oh, we found 2/10 through there, so finding a little bit of time. But we now approach the final corner, the Sergio Perez corner. Anything can happen. Oh no! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
We're seeing major front wing damage. Box.
Why would these fucking idiots take out the brake marking boards? The bottle job has returned. He's completely binned it all by himself within the last corner of the track. Oh my days. Well, that is a terrible qualifying session. That might be one of the worst qualifying sessions we've had. Might be one of the worst ones I think we've had all season. Maybe next to Japan. So, yeah, that was a stinker. Not too impressed with that one for sure. Oh, it's going to rain the entire race. Lovely. Yes, it is. It's going to rain the entire race. So, this is 3 wet races in a row. I'm not a fan of wet races. I'm not great in the wet. So, this is not going to be fun. It's going to rain the entire race. And specifically at a track where it's pretty hard to overtake. It is going to be possibly a snooze fest, so we will give it everything we can.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
See what happens. Gotta get some McLaren drama, T1. Let's play for some drama in turn 1. Maybe we can get a couple points off our championship rivals. But here we go for the 5 lights here, ready for the penultimate round of the championship, and we are underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. I actually got a somewhat of a decent start, a little bit too much wheel spin as we approach number 1 around the outside of end zone, and now possibly trying to go around the outside of Jose if we can. Jose got a much, he was actually a lot farther ahead than I would have realized, so down the end, inside goes Enzon. Enzon actually slides up the track, and actually slight contact between the two of us. I think he's gone for a spin. Goldson, Mac, and Cheese now, they're fighting for 7th and 8th. I believe there's some carnage back there as well. Oh, big crash behind. There was some carnage back there. I think maybe Colts just got sent to the wall. That's actually the Ferrari of Docta, who is smacked the wall. So Docta's got shafted. Speaking of hitting walls, we've also hit a wall as well. A little kiss or love tap on the outside of the barrier out of the banking. But through Tarzan we go. Lap 1 completes. Stuck behind both the Alpines. Obviously, we're back in a voice call with Reimer. Missed my buddy, so we're back in and starting to communicate more. Obviously, Reimer and Jose, all 3 of us really have experience together, league racing in another league. Obviously, if you remember the good old days of LDR, we both obviously raced together through there, so we kind of know what we're doing. But obviously, we're gonna have to try to get back up to the front. But Jose is not too quick. He's actually struggling out there. Not sure if he got the setup wrong. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with Jose, but he is definitely struggling a little bit, and we're going to have a good opportunity to pounce here on Jose. We're going to go around the outside of the Alpine driver if we can. Around the outside through Tarzan we go. Jose's got the inside line. Very good racing through here as Jose's got the inside line, trying to get the power on the exit, and now approaching a very tricky corner. The hand goes up. I don't know why. There wasn't any contact, I felt like, through there as we head through the banking. I'm actually stuck on Jose. Here comes Mac and Cheese now. It's going to be 3 cars into the next couple of corners, but Jose, with the traction benefit, might get us around the outside, trying to make it tough and fair, but Jose defends that really well. Really clean racing between the 2 of us. But Mac, who was a bit of a wet, he tends to go pretty well in the wet, so he's pretty quick up there as well. We have a massive tank slapper through there. I'm not trying to lose a position to Mac, but yeah, the tank slappers are absolutely ridiculous. Now lap 7 now. Back on the run on Jose. If we can get this pass, get in the slipstream. Jose defends the inside line. I'm going to try to go on the outside line. At this point, I don't think we can catch up to Reimer. Jose's pace is definitely not great right now. We're going to try to get around the outside of Jose. We get that pass. Fairly clean pass. Great racing between me and him. And then we move up into P5. So, gain 2 positions off the start. Now we have to try to close that 4-second gap to Reimer and Spicy, but yeah, just gonna try to get some tire temp. But I think Jose's might have lost out a couple positions to Mac and Endzone, so Mac's actually jumped ahead of Endzone. I didn't even realize that, but that midfield pack is gonna get obviously pretty intense, and we have 1 retirement so far, and Docta has retired from the race. Obviously, like I said, he was dealing with an illness. So he will be back possibly next week for the finale, as Burrow is actually retired from the session as well. It looks like he called it a day completely. But yeah, closing that gap down to Reimer 1.9 now, and slowly close that gap down to Spicy. But me and Spicy are sort of matching on pace. Spicy's probably a half a second to about 0.3 faster than us though per lap. So yeah, but Reimer's definitely not enjoying it right now. I can definitely say that he is definitely not enjoying it, as I'm checking on how his tires feel. Oh, he didn't say they're too great, so obviously you cannot hear him. We're actually in a PlayStation party So obviously me playing on PC and he's on the PlayStation, you kind of know what I did, but yeah, I don't need to explain how that works. But lap 15, telling us to box, I believe, next lap. That might be the call for next lap, but yeah, lap 15 so far, race is going pretty well. Oh, your tires. Now we check up actually on the tires. I actually missed that completely, but yeah, his tires are not too bad. He hasn't really said anything too bad about them, but he's just trying to get back into the rhythm of things. And well, this is actually the moment where he's actually experiencing some game glitches on his side. I am dealing with a couple screen freezes on my side, so definitely feeling it just a little bit. But yeah. Box this lap. End zone pitted. As we are going to box this lap, end zone has pitted. Joseph's in the pits. We're next in the pits. Going to try not to speed. So I think this pit lane speed limiter is 37 miles per hour. So it's actually a very tricky pit lane to sort of well, get caught out with the speeding. So we go into the box now. Gonna get a fresh set of intermediates on. Inters, I mean, they're not gonna go the full way with the tire deck, specifically around this track. It is hell, that is for sure. But Reimer stays out. Colts and Full Sender, I believe, are on two different strategies, unless they are staying out, and I didn't even realize it. But I believe those two might have pitted. I believe Colts got some damage, so he might be a little bit compromised. Oh, Full Sender and Colts pitted ahead of us. But they did jump ahead of both of us. So like I said, they could be on completely two different strategies. End zone, 2 seconds back. He's definitely still going to be right there. Depends on see how much his pace is really going to be towards the end of this race, obviously. But yeah, nothing crazy going on. We're going to jump ahead of Reimer within the pit stop cycle as Bard says a fast lap of the 119 flat. But yeah, roughly we're just going to... At this point, there's nothing really much to say, because now the part is, can we catch up to Spicy and Colts? That is the main thing. Obviously, Spicy is one of the closest rivals to us in the championship. When it comes to the drivers, same as Reimer. Reimer's not having the best weekend, obviously, as well. And actually, speaking of Reimer, I think he's made a mistake somewhere. I believe he has. What happened? I think he might have hit the wall, and he has, and he's... said something about a game glitch on his side of the screen. He said something went wrong on his side of the screen. I don't know what it was, but that's not good. Fucking game. As my guy has been completely shafted within the Alpines, so yeah, that is not great. That's I haven't felt it from my side. I've been getting screen freezes though here and there. I just got another one. As we get another screen freeze. We've had now 2 today. I'm running on medium graphics, so I don't know what's really going on. Maybe it's just me streaming on the PC that something's getting compromised, but I'm not really sure what's going on. But at this point, we're starting to struggle, and the struggle is not so great right now. That is for sure.
Oh, Savage! Savage is really struggling. What's happened here? Watch that gap. It goes from 6.9.
Oh, shit. And both my rear tires are really bad. 214 degrees. They were just in the red. They were at like 224. Tires are overheating. That is not good. It's actually, I'm starting to feel it because the tire is wearing a lot. And yeah, this is not good whatsoever. And I think we actually could get a puncture. We got to try to hold on, but this tire, it's not having it. That is for sure. I don't think my tire's going to make it. I might get a puncture here. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good. It's wearing by like... Last time I checked it was at 54. Now it's to 68. In 2 laps. If the tire keeps on wearing at this rate, we're going to feel a puncture. But something definitely does not feel right on this car. And that back tire is overheating really bad. Like, I can't even cool it down because there's no water on the track. teammates up into 5th. Optic is losing time to the Ferrari. I am struggling with tires. Joseph is still leading. That is your update. What position are you? Oh fucking hell, come on tire. Cool off or something. I think end zone got a puncture. Yeah, end zone puncture. End zone puncture, yep. This tire is not gonna make it. I don't think it will, but a couple people are getting punctures now. And a couple people have actually opted in for the 2-stop strategy, so couple little bit of mixed strategies, but we got to try to hang on because this car, I need to make it to the end. I think I got a puncture. I might. Yep, something's wrong. That's not good. I'm right at the... Something feels weird. 82%, come on. Oh my god, this fucking tire. See, he's now down to 82%. I mean, it is going down like crazy to the point where I don't think we're going to make it. But I'm talking to Reimer and telling him I'm going to try to make it. But I don't know if this tire is going to make it. But the wheel is not actually straight. It's starting to go sideways. No, no one's pitting. I'm fucking struggling. He did. I think you passed. I think you passed him. End zone. He was behind you. You're in front of him now. You should be. Your teammate though. Yeah. It honestly feels like the toe is like out of a line, or there's something wrong with the suspension, because I mean the wheel is not straight, and that to me, playing with a lot of iRacing, that's never a good sign. So it's the last lap though. The tire is at 91%. 91 now. Oh my god. Come on, tire. Come on, tire. Hold on for one more lap. Here comes Jose. And he's on the, I think he's going for a 2-stop strategy in the Alpine, but Jose's on much fresher tires compared to us. 92% now. Jose's going to have much more of a better traction than us, but you can see the tires just overheating like crazy. Jose goes on the inside and slight contact. I go off track a little bit. And slight contact between the two of us, and I believe Jose is going to give the position back. Fair play to Jose for giving us the place back. Fair credit to him. Oh, fair play to Jose, bro. I respect that. Thank you, man. Give credit where credit's due to Jose. Peace. Thank you so much for that. And he apologized after the race for that send as well. But last lap, can Jose, we do it? No. Come on, baby. Oh my god, P4. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Man, it's the fucking tires were just... Man, the tires were just better. Yeah, I just... Man. Yeah, I was, dude. If there was like a... Well, the good news is we held on for the P4 finish, but here is where we are, and you can see we move up into P2 now. So it's a 4-car, well, it's basically 4 drivers in the fight for obviously the driver standings. And when it comes to the constructors, we pull away from Sauber and Mercedes a little bit more. But yeah, one more race and we can have a good result for the team, and obviously get some nice little prize money at the end. That is going to do it for round 9. A pretty tricky weekend when it came to the tire temp. They just skyrocketed all the way. I don't know if I ran minimum pressures or what, but yeah, a little bit of a tricky race, I per se, for us, and I apologize that the race was a little bit boring. I tried to keep it entertaining, but everybody was so spread out. It was just gonna be, it was a snooze fest. I just want to apologize to everybody, but yeah, unfortunately, we lost out quite a lot to Joseph, obviously, with the terrible qualifying that we had and all that stuff. So obviously, with the last race being at Singapore, we gotta hope for a miracle, but I think Joseph has a great shot at winning this title. But 4 drivers within the fight. I don't know why I put 3 fingers up. 4 drivers. That's right, 4, not 3. That are in the fight for the championship. So like I said, anything is wide open. If Joseph DNFs, that would be ideal because let's be honest, I don't know if anybody's gonna really beat him on track. I sure as won't because I'm not as quick as him, but we gotta pray for some miracles, that's for sure. But obviously with the final race, I hope everybody will enjoy that. I'm excited for the final race. You never know what's gonna happen, so obviously the fight between me, Reimer, and Spicy is gonna get that should be pretty fun, so we'll see what happens. But thank you everybody for watching this. I apologize that the past couple of videos have just been RRL. I'm going to try to get out some more content for you guys. I've just been all over the place with work and personal stuff, and this weekend I'm a little bit busy, so I got a couple of videos that I have planned out and a couple of videos I do want to edit. So and I also got a archive stream getting posted up here in a couple of days as well, so obviously just as that. But thank you everybody for supporting this channel. Appreciate all the support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.